There are no gut feelings, it's just God feelings. Are you actually remembering that you have access to the creator of the whole entire universe? In Luke chapter 16, verses 14 through 15, Jesus is talking directly to the Pharisees, and he's saying to them, you are the ones who justify yourselves in the eyes of others, but God knows your heart. That alone is a bar. But then he goes on to say, what people value highly is detestable in God's sight. I don't know about you, but when I read that, I was like, detestable? Detestable is a strong word, guys. It really means morally wrong, unacceptable. It's not a good word to be associated with God's sight. So you're so concerned about everybody else's opinions over the God that created you, just for you to miss out on the plan that he had for you, because instead of consulting with him first and then letting him speak through other people that you get advice from after you pray and talk to him, you decided to run to everybody else rather than speaking to him first. And I'm saying this from personal experience. I used to go through this, and it's definitely like an insecurity thing where you're like, oh, I need to get everybody's approval of what I'm doing to make sure that like I'm doing things right, to make sure I have my life together. And then when you spend time with God, he'll put a all over knowing in your body, in your soul, in your mind, where you're like, I don't need to ask anybody if I should do this because God already told me I'm supposed to do this. And the big part that you're probably missing is the reason you're even going through this trial, this tension of being uncomfortable, it's because that is a moment for you to get back in touch with God, for you to get back realigned. Because a lot of times it's like, life is good, I don't need to talk to God, I'm good, things go left, and he's trying to get you back on the path, but you have to go and talk to him. So if you're getting off the path and you're not talking to him and you're just trying to talk to everybody else, that's who knows what path they're on, now you're more getting off the path. And if you just talk to God, he's gonna realign you. And then you're gonna realize that those trials were necessary to get you back on the path, and you're gonna start seeing those trials as blessings, because if it wasn't for those trials, you wouldn't be where you're at today.